I don't know which one I'm going here, but look at that. A whole lot of deer there. They'll stand there looking at me. Well, a view down the valley there, amazing. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's 4:30 in the morning and we're on to day 2. We're on my bike down here, so I don't know, start out in front of these units. So today's quite a big one. I'll show you when we get down here. So the first one we're doing is a checkpoint that's on gravel, so doing that in the dark is going to be interesting. So today, day 2. Oh dear. So there it is, 1,051 kilometres, 13 hours 51 minutes. So as I said, so I'm going to get it up at 6 tonight, which is what I expected, which is good. So, and there was a message that came in from Marty last night, because he did this checkpoint last night, and he said proceed with caution on the forwards. So there is some forwards on this. I don't know if he was just being sarcastic or whether they're actually going to have a bit of water in them, but I guess that just adds to the challenge, doesn't it? Doing gravel 4:30 in the morning, and there to be water forwards as well. Just adds to the spiciness. Very little battery left in GoPros and things like that last night. I kind of forgot to do a finish up, but everything went well. I got into accommodation and it was 9:30 when I got in there, fueled up, ready to go today. Just over 5 hours sleep, 5.25 hours or something. I felt it a little bit by the end of yesterday, which is, I guess, a little concerning, considering I have to do that plus another 400 k's. But I do remember that from last year that my knees were quite sore. That's okay. Catch up as things continue on. Welcome back, everyone. So we've got about 24 k's of gravel out here to turn around and then come back. So it's windy as anything, gosh. I do feel as if I'm well overdue to get some decent lights for this bike, because the standard headlights are not very good at all. Well, it looked like that up there, but oh okay. Looks shallower over there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Don't even think there was a sign saying it was going to be a ford there. I didn't see one. So I was right when he said proceed with caution, because you come over that hill here, it was quite loose gravel that you sort of approach into it on. That's right. And that moon is pretty bright, eh? Maybe come around the corner like that and I keep thinking it's someone's headlights. Yeah, there was 4 river crossings that were, I guess, had a bit of water in them. We are all okay. Ooh. I know it's hard work for your pup. Come on, Shadow, you can do it, mate. I'll get some air back through you now, mate. Oh yeah, okay, I think. So here's the first, what was the 4th one. Hard to see where a good line is when it's dark. Strange that. I mean, if I had more light on the situation, it might be a bit easier, but it's okay. None of them were too tricky. So yeah, off onto the next spot. I get you a nice sunrise. So I just did one more checkpoint on my way to checkpoint number 3 of the day. I wasn't recording, but that the first 4 that I did on the way in, that sort of caught me out on the way out as well, because it's not signposted that there's one there, and because you're coming up a hill, I was sort of accelerating up the hill, and I think I went through it at about 20k an hour. Little sketchy, but stayed upright, so that's good. That's the main thing. Saw Callum as well. He was heading in. He hadn't even got to that first fall and didn't stop and talk. He was on a bit of a descent down a hill. He just carried on through. I don't think he realised it was me. Lake Clearwater fire station was up there. Yeah, so now we're off to next one. Yeah, a little bit of gravel along here, 8k each way. Nothing Shadow can't handle. Starting to get the light of the day now. Makes it way easier into trying to do things. So it's good. We'll start getting the warmth of the day as well. I think we are meant to actually get a little bit of rain towards the end of today. Going to be heading towards the overnight place tonight is TR now, and I believe that there is meant to be rain down that way later this afternoon. I think it's possibly heavy. And I was like, oh, goody, nice way to finish the day. But we'll wait and see, anything could happen. Deer there. They're standing there looking at me. A few down the valley there, it's amazing. Heading back out now. This gravel has been actually quite horrible. It's quite nicely packed down this bit. Some of the gravels have been like like ridges of the soft stones that have built up, and they're not like just all out on the edge, they're right down the middle of the track. I've nearly lost the bike about half a dozen times. You go along and all of a sudden you're just in this horrible deep gravel. It just seems to come out of nowhere. It's all good here, but yeah, back towards where the checkpoint was, that was terrible. You can see it a little bit there, but on what here. But yeah, and you would expect it a little bit on the corner because people are going to use the same track, so it would, but I mean that's nothing compared to how deep it was in those other areas. It doesn't matter because it's over with. I believe that is the end of the gravel. Stopped at the MPD for a bit of a refresh. Ended up talking to another guy, Mark, who it's his first event actually. That's cool. And I had a cup of coffee and something to eat, so what was a 6:33 finish time is now turned into a 19:20. But other than me wasting a bit of time chitty chatty, everything's still going to plan. Starting to get a few spots of rain as well, but I don't think it's going to turn to much right now, but it's obviously on the horizon. We're just on the outskirts of it, I think. Well, it looks like it's raining out that way. It looks pretty, oh, that looks like rain right there on those tree lines. It's rain, so hopefully we'll sort of head away from it a little bit because we're going down that way. So hopefully we won't encounter that. Right, so just knocked out fairly. 2 checkpoints here, ambulance and a police station. Now we're off to Cave Fire, which is just a rural fire station in the middle of nowhere, I'm going to assume. 28 k's away. Everything's still going to plan, which is nice. So Cannington fire station done. Cave was just before, and next we have, so this is what I get made up. Cave to Cannington Fire, Cannington to Fire, Waimate Police, 67 k's, 58 minutes, and it's gonna look like that. Cool. Right, let's crack on. So we've done 1,088 k's at this point. I guess pretty much halfway, kilometre wise. And it's 11:15 or 11:17. We're doing alright. Looking at the map, it looks like a twisty little road up here. Look at that.